In this video, I'm going to show you the portfolio timeline page. So here we are in reports. We landed on the dashboard page. Then you just click on portfolio timeline. First thing to do is to make sure your organization is properly selected. You can see I have multiple organizations. And then you might want to work with the filters. So what I've done is I've selected a particular workspace, healthcare, and I also have this checked, hide projects with no dates, and I'm going to click on close. So you can see here I have a small list of projects in my portfolio, and what's really cool here is that you can see the timeline, and then you have this dynamic zoom bar. So if you just grab it and move it around, you can see it'll actually move the dates. You can also click with your mouse and drag it back and forth this way as well. You can change the zoom area by just grabbing the handle, bringing it into a narrower spot, or you can click on these shortcuts. So if I click on all, that's showing all of my projects from their start to end dates. I could say, show me a 3-month span, 1-month span. And you can see it really goes down into details. And here, let's go back to all. You can also change the dates up here with the start and due date. And one thing to point out is that I actually have a stack. So a stack is like a program with sub-projects. So you click on the little arrow and it expands, and you can see the Gantt view of the children projects, which is really nice. Now, one thing you've noticed is I hover my mouse over the bar, it actually gives information about that particular project. So you can see it's got the start to end date of the project, progress percent, whether or not there are issues, and you can jump right into the project timeline by clicking on this button here. And yeah, so the other thing that I mentioned at the very beginning is I'm hiding projects with no dates. So projects will show up here whether or not they have dates, but if they don't have dates, the bars won't be there. For example, let me uncheck that. Let's see if we have any here. No, but let me uncheck healthcare. So this is showing me my entire portfolio. And you can see these projects here, they're kind of grayed out. They don't have any dates. And if you hover over it, you can see it says project has no dates. So if you find that you have projects and you're like, hey, where are the project bars? It's because you haven't set a project start and end date. And the way you do that is you would just go into the project. So let's just go into the timeline. That's a short, quick way of getting there. So you can see here I've got the timeline tab open. Click on the pencil, bring you to the configuration page. And then here you can specify the project start and end date. So let's say it's going to start February 1st and it's going to finish, let's say, at the end of March. So click update. Now let's go back to the reports page, portfolio timeline. And let's scroll down here. Yeah, here's Aztec Telecom. I just added the dates and you can see the bar now. Hopefully this video helps. Let us know if you have any questions.